This is the full Easter egg guide for the Reckoning on Black Ops 6 Zombies. So straight away as you spawn in, you want to go over to this mop bucket where you want to then push it into the middle of this area. Next you need to go all the way through and turn on the power. Once you have, return to the mutant lab, and on this screen here a word will flash up. You need to take note of the first letter of the word, so for me it's S. Then on the right of Richtofen's wife and child there will be another screen with another word. Once again take note of the first letter of that word and then put both the letters together to form a chemical symbol for the periodic table. Then if you come over to the periodic table and find your element, so for me it was silicon, and then look at the atomic number, mine being 14, that will be the code to get you into this room. Once you get access to this room you want to head straight in and then head to the back where there will be a cyst. Now what you want to do is shoot the body of zombies near the cyst and vermin will spawn. You then want to shoot the vermin and they'll be sucked into the cyst, and eventually you'll charge up the cyst and the door will open and you'll be able to pick it up. You then want to go down to the mushroom room where there will be 3 mushrooms where you will automatically pull out the cyst and start charging it up. You need to make sure you go to all 3 mushrooms and charge up the cyst completely before moving on to the next step. You then need to come to the dark entity containment where you have to activate all power surges in a certain amount of time. If you follow my route, that's the easiest way to activate all of them. Once you activate all 4, an Uber Klaus will spawn. You need to shoot off both the shoulder plates of the Uber Klaus, where you then want to lure it onto this electrified plate, where it will then turn it into the Forsaken. You need to kill the Forsaken and the Forsaken core, where this purple orb will spawn, where if you interact with it, the cyst will enter it and you'll be given the wonder weapon. Now, for the first 2 special rounds of this map, when you kill the Klauses, a Klaus arm will randomly spawn. Make sure you pick up both, where if you then come to the android facility, you want to look for 2 Klaus legs. There are 4 locations that they can spawn and they will change every single game. Now, in the underground bit of the android facility, you'll find Klaus's body, where you'll be able to attach both these legs and arms. From there you need an Uber Klaus to use his charged ability in the area where the Klaus is, and it will bring him to life. Now if you head back to the mutant lab, on the left by this mangler you'll be able to pick up a syringe. Then if you stay in the lab and reach round 7, a scientist will spawn where if you shoot her she will drop a key card. If you pick up the key card and then go to the locker opposite Richtofen's wife, you'll be able to open it and pick up the DNA vial. If you then head to the particle accelerator room and then jump into the accelerator so that you go through this body, it will drop to the floor where you'll be able to extract its blood.